All right, salvete omnes. Welcome, Living Latin Live, episode 5. Here we are on a Thursday night, post Milton, a very polite hurricane, I would say, by some standards, because it could have been a lot worse in the Tampa Bay area. So we're thinking of you guys. I know I got family all over the state, so everything is good at the moment. So no problems here, but I'm sure a lot of people have been adversely affected. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us to our reading here. Let me find my reading. I'm actually on a new computer and now it's giving me some issues. Let's see. What do I want here? Nope. Let's do this. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying. It's not showing me anything. It's weird. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can maybe use this one or I don't know. All right, let's try that. Let's see if that works. All right. So I have to actually adjust my settings here. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to do a little up. Let's see. It wants me to quit. I can't do that. So hold on one second. Here we go. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. I found what I need. Sorry, I do a little administrative stuff here. Little IT programming stuff here. I forgot I was jumping on a new computer today, so wasn't able to do that. All right, so here you go. So you should be able to see my screen. Let me go ahead and make it bigger so we can see it more easily. And it might be intimidating. There looks like a lot of Latin there, and there actually is, but that's actually a good thing because it shows that you guys are actually progressing and learning a lot of different ways of saying stuff. But let me go ahead and, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my other screen here. All right, there we go. So what I'll do is I'll just read and then I'll call on you guys just to give us a translation and we'll work through it because there's going to be parts that we may remember or may not remember because I was just kind of playing around with the language a little bit. So, Danielos es puer, qui est in Target, in Birmingham, Alabama. Se Danielos non es puer laetus, Danielos es puer tristis. All right, Karen, what does that mean?
Daniel is a boy who is in Target in Birmingham, Alabama. But Daniel is not a happy boy. Daniel is a sad boy.
Yes. Es puer tristis. Yes. Why? So cur is es puer tristis? Es problema. Es problema magna. Danielus es puer tristis quia is non habet PlayStation Vita. Ah, Lauren, what does that mean?
So why is Daniel sad? He's got a problem. It's a big problem. Daniel is sad because he doesn't have a PlayStation Vita.
Yes, good.
He's a sad
Optime.
boy because he doesn't have a PlayStation.
Yes. Good. I'm glad you caught that because the word puer is in there. Yeah, so it's just really a sad boy. So why is he a sad boy? Because he doesn't have his PlayStation Vita. Right. Yeah, it's a big problem, major problem. All right. I don't know if you're feeling up for it. Joel, you're muted. So I'll go ahead and bypass you for now. If you unmute, then I'll know that's probably a clear sign that you want to give it a shot. But since this is your first time joining us, I'll think it's probably smart just to have you kind of watch and figure things out. So Karen, let's finish off this paragraph. So non es PlayStation Vita in Target in Birmingham, Alabama. Target non habet PlayStation Vita in Birmingham, Alabama. Danielus non habet PlayStation Vita sed problemam habet. All right, Karen, what does all that mean in English?
There's no PlayStation Vita in Target in Birmingham, Alabama. Target doesn't have a PlayStation Vita in Birmingham, Alabama. Daniel doesn't have a PlayStation Vita, but he has a problem.
Yes, but he has a problem. He doesn't have a PlayStation Vita, but he does have a problem. All right, so let's keep going. The Alto Danielos is in Birmingham, England. Danielos secundus est in Burger King in Birmingham, England. Danielos non es puer tristis, Said, non es puer laetus, Lauren. All right, what does all that mean in English?
So there's another Danielus in Birmingham. He's the second Daniel. The second Daniel is in Burger King, in Birmingham, England, and he's not a sad boy, but he's not a happy boy.
That's right. He's not a sad boy, but he's not a happy boy. Yes, and he's the second, right? Danielus the secundus, the second, and he's in Birmingham, England, apparently, because that's how you say it when you're in England, Birmingham. All right, Danielus secundus es puer malus, is non es puer bonus, is non es puer probus, Danielus secundus es puer malus et improbus. Danielus secundus non habet problemam. Daniel secundus est problema. All right, Karen, what does all that mean in English?
Daniel number 2 is a bad boy. He's not a good boy. He is not honest. He is not
Yes,
an
good.
honest boy. Okay. Daniel,
Okay.
Daniel number 2 is a bad boy and dishonest, is a bad and dishonest boy. Daniel number 2 doesn't have a problem. Daniel number 2 is the problem.
Yes. Yes. He is the problem. Very good. Yes. Daniel secundus non habet problemam. Daniel secundus es problema. And that's good that you caught that, because that's actually a pretty good level of understanding of the grammar, for example. So, Daniel secundus Yorkshire pudding non habet. The Burger King quoque Yorkshire pudding non habet. You, Lauren, what does all that mean?
Daniel the second, Danielus the second doesn't have a Yorkshire pudding, but Burger King also doesn't have Yorkshire pudding.
That's right. So he's in the wrong place for something he wants. All right. Good. Let's keep going. So I'll probably just switch up this paragraph because the next one will be, we'll kind of come back to that anyway today. So Magister in Juneau, Alaska est. Magister in Hotel 6 in Juneau, Alaska est. Sed non es laetus. Magister est territus. Karen, what does all that mean?
Magister is in Juneau, Alaska. Magister is in Hotel 6 in Juneau, Alaska. But he's not happy. Magister is terrified.
Yes, he's scared. Good. He's in Juneau, Alaska in Hotel 6. He's not happy though. He's terrified. Let's find out why. Cur magisteres territus, magisteres territus, qui autem solus non est, cum Tom Bode est. Esne Tom Bode bonus vir? All right, Lauren, go ahead. What's that mean in English now?
Why is the teacher afraid? He's terrified because he's not alone. I don't know. Autumn, I don't remember.
Good. Autem is however, right? So
Okay.
Magis territus qui autem solus non est. All right.
Okay,
However,
so he's with, however, he's, see, he's terrified, however, he's not alone. He's with Tom Bodette.
yeah.
Okay. Is Tom Bodette bonus is Tom Bodette a good man?
Yes, good. So typically, what I was trying to write here was, you might be scared because you're by yourself, but he's not by himself, right? However, right, he's scared, but not because he's alone, right? Because, however, he's not alone, but he's with Tom Bode. So is Tom Bode a good man? Like, what's the deal here, right? So, minime, magister territus est quia Tom Bode non es vir. Tom Bode es ursus polaris. Tom Bode non es ursus polaris bonus, sed es ursus polaris esuriens. All right, Karen, what does all that mean?
No, Magister is terrified because Tom Bode is not a man. Tom Bodette is a polar bear. Tom
Yes.
Bodette is not a good polar bear, but is a hungry polar bear.
Yes, good. Assyrians, hungry polar bear. Very good. Yes. And as they say, there are good polar bears and there are hungry polar bears, but there are no good hungry polar bears. I know it's a common thing. So I'm recapping probably something that everyone's already heard before, but it's always good advice. All right. Es problema magna. Es problema magna magistro. Magister problema magnam habet. Tam bodet est the Surians. Et magister cibum non habet. Fortasse, Magister est quibus urso polari. It's a little tricky, but let's see if you can do this one, Lauren. And if not, no worries. We'll kind of work through it. But what does that mean in English?
So it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem for the teacher.
Yes,
He
good.
has a big problem.
Yes, Ita.
So Tom Bodette is hungry and the teacher doesn't have food. And then
Optime.
maybe I don't know the last sentence. Fortasse. The teacher is it fortunately the teacher has food for the bear? Or the fortunate teacher is food
Fortasse,
for the bear. He is food for the bear.
yes, perhaps, or maybe, that's what
Perhaps.
fortasse means. The teacher is the food for the polar bear. Right. Good. Yeah. So you figured it out. Now I wanted to see if you can kind of figure it out through context. So that works, right? So, and we'll come back to those forms later. Those are a little bit different, but I just want to kind of give you a little bit of experience with that. So let's kind of shift gears now and look at today's sentences and kind of move on with that. Like I said, the last paragraph there we can kind of come back to later. We're going to see that. So let me kind of go back just to kind of remind everyone. So we're working on these particular constructions. S, we're really going to be focusing on, so I'm trying to find my little pointer here. We're going to be focusing on this word Waltz, right? We're really going to be focusing on that one today, that construction. So S, we've seen Waltz is the one that we're really going to be focusing on. So omnes
Ita.
es puer es Danielus. Oh, Ita, puer es Danielus. Et Danielus est in Birmingham, Alabama. Oh. Et Danielus est in Target in Birmingham, Alabama. Bene. So we got to remember that little detail. Sed omnes
Ita.
Danielus est tristis. Oh. Oh. Tristis. Again, what does tristis mean?
Sad.
Yes, sad, right? Tristis means sad. So little tristis gesture there. So Danielus es tristis, et Danielus es tristis, quia Danielus PlayStation Vita non habet. Oh, oh, so sad that he doesn't have his PlayStation Vita. I know we all get sad when we don't have our PlayStation Vitas, especially in Japan where it rains PlayStation Vitas, probably quite literally. So omnes
Ita.
Danielus PlayStation Vita Walt PlayStation Vita Walt.
Ooh.
Oh, Ita. So what does the word Walt mean? Walt.
Wants.
Yeah, wants, right? And what would be a kind of a good gesture I think we can have just for the word wants? Grabbing. Wants. Yes. I want it. Yeah. So okay. So omnes
Ita.
Danielus PlayStation Vita Walt.
Would.
Oh, Ita. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Wultne Danielus PlayStation Vita, Ita minime.
Ita.
Vita. Danielus PlayStation Vita Waltz Optime. I'm just gonna say PlayStation Vita, just to kind of, it's a proper noun. We're just kind of trademark Sony, right? Not ruin their trademark. So I won't change the pronunciation. So PlayStation Vita Volt rather. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
Wultne Danielus PlayStation Vita on Xbox.
Onest. Onest Wult. Xbox.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll repeat it again. And remember, all you're doing is giving me just one of the options. It's almost binary, right? So Wultne Danielus PlayStation Vita on Xbox.
PlayStation
PlayStation Vita.
Vita, PlayStation Vita. Wultne Danielus PlayStation Vita on Sega Genesis.
PlayStation Vita.
Vita. Wultne Danielus Super Nintendo.
Minime.
Minime. Wultne Danielus Atari.
Minime.
Wultne Danielus PlayStation 5.
Minime.
Wultne Danielus PlayStation Vita.
Ita.
Ita. Danielus PlayStation Vita. Wult. Danielus Sony Minime. Danielus Super Nintendo non Wult. Danielus Sega Genesis non Wult. Danielus Xbox non Wult. PlayStation Vita. Danielus Wult. Ita. Karen, tu es Danielus. Actually, sorry, let me advance the slide because there's something important here that I left off. There we go. Karen, tu es Danielus. Wisne PlayStation Vita.
Ita. Volo PlayStation Vita.
Optime recte. Tu vis PlayStation Vita. Optime. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Karen Danielus Wult PlayStation Vita. Oh, Ita. Lauren, tu
Ita.
es Danielus. Wisne Sega Genesis.
Minime. Ego. Ego
No, go ahead.
Volo. Ego Volo PlayStation Vita.
Ita recte tu es. Tu vis PlayStation Vita. Tu non vis Sega Genesis. Optime. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Danielus Lauren Wult PlayStation Vita. Non Wult Sega Genesis. Oh, Ita. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Tu Magister. Quid ego volo. Quid ego volo. Quid ego
Kibu.
volo. Ita kibum, ita kibum
Volt
ego
Kibu.
volo. Optime kibum volo. Let me put that on the screen just in case. So kibus, kibum, food, optime. Ita, ego volo kibum, sed, qualis kibum, qualis kibum, qualis. What does qualis mean?
What kind of?
Yes, so qualis kibum, kibum, or qualem kibum, ego volo. Chocolatam, pizza.
Tu vis Ursus Polaris Kibum.
Ita, ego, non, or paine. Let me see that. Let me put that in there. Paine, if you remember, almost, right?
Ah.
Paine.
Yeah.
Non ursum polarem volo, sed piscem. Piscis,
Fish?
piscem. Ita, right? Fish. I think what you're probably trying to say, Lauren, is that I want food for the polar bear, which
Right.
I was joking around saying, no, I don't want to eat a polar bear, right?
Okay.
But I do want ego volo piscem, right? Because the piscem, quia piscem, or piscis, escibus urso polari. I'll put that up there just so you can see the form. Urso polari is 2 or 4. I'll say bear polar because we can see the order of the words.
Okay. So when I said Ursus polaris, I'm meaning that the polar bear is the food.
Yeah, I think you were trying. I know what you're trying to say, but I wanted to just play around with that idea. Yeah, I'm not going to eat the polar bear, or maybe I will. But yeah, I want ego volo. So on this,
Ita.
ego volo piscem.
Oh.
Oh, ita. Kibum volo sed piscem es kibus qui ego volo ita. Um, let's see. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
volo ne piscem, volo ne piscem, ita minime.
Ita.
Ita.
Ita ego volo piscem, ego volo piscem. Volo ne piscem on Farky Man. I'll put that one on the board because that's a fun one. Farky Man. It's a hot dog. Farky Man. So on this,
Hmm.
Ita.
Ita.
volo ne piscem on Farky Man.
Piscam.
Piscem.
Ita piscem volo. On this,
Ita.
volo ne chocolatam on piscem.
Piscam.
Piscem.
Eine. Ego volo piscem chocolatam. Oh, a chocolate fish. That's kind of
Ooh.
fun.
Chocolatum piscem.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Chocolatum piscem, ita. So chocolata is the word for chocolate, Neo-Latin anyway. So we'll make it an adjective. Chocolatus, chocolata, chocolatum. So omnes
Ita.
Ita.
chocolatus, we'll call that like an adjective. I'm just kind of making this up just for fun. Chocolatum piscem volo. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
definitely not for us normal people, but definitely for Tom Bodette. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
volo ne gelatum. Volo ne gelatum.
Minime.
Minime. Non volo gelatum. Non volo farcimen. Non volo chocolatam. Sed volo chocolatum piscem. Oh, Ita. Danielus Lauren. Quid ego volo? Tu es Danielus. Quid ego volo? Quid ego volo?
Ego volo chocolatum piscem.
Ita. Tu es Danielus. Ego sum magister. Quid ego volo?
Ah. Ego volo PlayStation Vita.
Ita. Tu vis PlayStation Vita. Se quid ego volo? Ego volo.
Tu vis chocolatum piscem.
Ah, ita recte. Ego volo chocolatum piscem, ita. Trying to fit it in there so you actually see it, but there we go. All Right. Optime. Omnes,
Ita.
ego non volo PlayStation Vita, ego volo sogolatum piscem. Oh, gross. Karen,
Mhm.
tu es Danielos. Quid tuis? Quid tuis?
Ego volo PlayStation Vita.
Optime recte. Tuis PlayStation Vita. Sed Karen Danielos, quid ego volo? Quid ego volo?
Tu vis chocolatum piscum.
Optime, ego scolatum piscem volo, optime. Optime, plaudite. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
ego volo scolatum piscem, sed Danielus Karen, Waltz PlayStation Vita. Bene?
Bene.
Show me where you guys at. Fingers of understanding. 5 means you got it all. 4, you got it, but you still look at the screen a little bit. 3, you rely on the screen.
Mhm.
2, okay, good. So let's try a little describe situation here. So I'll kind of summarize it as from Danielos' perspective. So Danielos es puer, Danielos es tristis, Danielos es tristis quia PlayStation Vita non habet, sed PlayStation Vita volt. Est magister, magister est territus, magister est territus est quia cum Tom Bode ursus polaris est, et Tom Bode est essuriens, magister vult, actually, meaning ego volo cibum, ego volo non piscem tantum, non socolatam tantum, sed socolatum piscem volo. Bene? All right. Where are we at in understanding that? 5, we got it all. 4, we pretty much got it. 3, there's a couple words I'm still stuck on. 2, okay. So 4. So what I want you is I want you to consolidate this a little bit. I want you to kind of practice this. I'll give you 1 minute. And as we've done before, I'm just going to mute myself. I'm going to give you a minute. Go ahead and describe the situation as if you are Danielos and try to describe as much of the situation as you can. And if you can keep kind of bringing in my situation, even better. But give you 1 minute. Go ahead and describe situation. All right. Let me go ahead and mute myself. And all right, Salwete, go ahead and come on back in and let's practice describing the situation. So again, the idea is just to put as much together as you can. Give a couple sentences. So you've gone from kind of answering a question in either yes or no to then formulating a sentence. And now you're putting together a couple sentences to really kind of create a paragraph. So Karen, go ahead and describe situation. You are tu es Danielus. Danielus primus, the normal Danielus.
Ego sum Danielos, ego sum puer, ego sum in Target in Birmingham, Alabama. Volo PlayStation Vita, said Target no PlayStation Vita abet. Ego sum tristis. Magister est in Juneau, Alaska. Cum Tom Bode and Hotel 6. Magister es Territus. Quoque Tom Bode no vir est. Tom Bode urso polaris est. Y urso polaris esuriens. Oh, I bet that's Cotton right behind me in the window.
Ah, that was Tom Bodette.
You hear them? Look at this poor little baby outside. Can you see that? Oh my God, I have to go get him. I don't know what happened.
All right. While you do that, I'll repeat back to you what happened. So, optime, Clarite, you said a lot, so that's optime. Tu es Danielos, tu es puer, qui in Birmingham, Alabama est, sed tu es tristis, cur tu es tristis? Tu es tristis quia PlayStation Vita non habet. Et non es PlayStation Vita in Target in Birmingham, Alabama, sed tu vis PlayStation Vita. Ego sum Magister sum in Juneau, Alaska, sed non solus sum, sed cum Tom Bodette. Et Tom Bodette non est ursus polaris. Minime, Tom Bodette non est vir, Tom Bodette est ursus polaris, sed Tom Bodette est non est bonus, Tom Bodette est esuriens ursus polaris. All right, did I miss anything that you said? I was trying to keep track of you, but you said a
No.
lot.
I didn't get to the chocolate fish, but otherwise I got everything.
Yeah.
So
We'll leave that for Cotton. Cotton will love chocolate fish, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll love to have some chocolate fish. All right, Lauren, tu es Magistead, right? You play the role of Magister, the life set, wonderful, international man of mystery role that is the Magister, and go and describe the situation from that perspective. All right, take it away.
Ego sum Magister, ego non est in Birmingham, Alabama. Danielus est in Birmingham, Alabama. Is es triste. Curis es triste. No. Is non habet PlayStation Vita. Ego non sum triste, ego territus. Cur ego territus. Ego est in Motel 6 cum Tom Bodette. Tom Bodette non est vir. Is est ursus polaris. Is est Magnus usuriens ursus polaris. Okay.
Optime, Clarite, optime. Ita, tu es Magister, tu es in Juneau, Alaska, tu non es solus, sed tu es cum Tom Bodette. Sed Tom Bodette non es vir, Tom Bodette est ursus polaris, et Tom Bodette est ursus polaris esuriens. Est Danielus est in Birmingham, Alabama, sed Danielus est tristis. Danielus est tristis quia PlayStation Vita non habet, sed is vult PlayStation Vita. I think that's what everything you said. I can't remember any other details.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
No, that sounds
No?
good.
All right. Sounds good. I love it. All right. Ita optime. Good. So hopefully this is getting easy. You guys are saying a lot. It's really impressive. I mean, from where I'm sitting and where you guys were obviously at day one and where you are now, it's always impressive to me to see the progress. All right. So omnes,
Ita.
quid vult Reynolds Ryan? Quid vult Reynolds Ryan? Do you remember? This is I know Lauren has gone and looked up his catalog of work. So he's very familiar now with Reynolds Ryan. But Reynolds Ryan visionem. That's a televisionem TV. East World Televisionem. So omnes
Ita.
Ita.
Reynolds Ryan World Televisionem. Oh, Ita Televisionem. Put it a little bit better where you can see a little bit better. Multne Reynolds Ryan Televisionem Ita minime.
Ita.
Ita Reynolds Ryan World Televisionem. Wordne Reynolds Ryan Telefonulum an Televisionem.
Minime.
Ita. Television.
Televisionem an Telefonulum. Sorry, there was a little delay on my end. So.
Televisionum.
Ita Televisionem. Reynolds Ryan Televisionem Wort said Telefonulum non Wort. Reynolds Ryan Wortne Reynolds Ryan Calendarium.
Minime.
Minime, non calendarium. Reynolds Ryan Wort Piscem Socolatum.
Minime.
Minime. Quis Socolatum Piscem Wort.
Magister. Magister.
Ita.
Volt. Piscum.
Ita ego volo Piscem Socolatum. Ita. Et omnes
Ita.
Ita.
quis PlayStation Vita Wort.
Danielus.
Danielus primus.
Ita Danielus primus. Danielus PlayStation Vita Wort. Quis Wort quis Wort Televisionem Magister and Reynolds Ryan.
Reynolds Ryan.
Ita Reynolds Ryan Wort Televisionem. Wortne Reynolds Ryan Telefonulum an Televisionem.
Isol televisionem.
Ita Reynolds Ryan Wort Televisionem non Wort Telefonulum. Ita Wordne Reynolds Ryan Saponem.
Minime.
Saponem. I feel like that could be a Japanese word, but I don't know. Soap.
Huh.
Soap. All right. And I should put in there telefonulum because I mentioned that, so that way you can see that too. Telefonulum, which actually looks a lot like just the word telephone. When it's actually, I should say a cell phone, like a small cell phone. That's why it's got the ulus kind of ending in the telefonulum. I'll put it where you can see it better. Maybe that's a lot. All right, it's a little better. All right. All right. Omnes
Ita.
quis vult telefonulum. I mean, mea culpa. Quis vult televisionem.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ita Reynolds Ryan. Quis vult PlayStation Vita.
Danielus primus.
Ita Danielos primus. Quis vult Socolatum Piscem.
Magister.
Ita ego volo Socolatum Piscem. Omnes
Ita.
quid vult Reynolds Ryan. Quid vult Reynolds Ryan. Quid.
Is volt televisionem.
Ita quid vult Danielus. Quid vult Danielus.
Is volt PlayStation Vita.
Ita Danielus vult PlayStation Vita. Quid ego volo. Quid ego volo.
Tu vis sokolatem piskem.
Ita ego volo sokolatum piskem. Volo ne PlayStation Vita?
Minime.
Minime, non volo PlayStation Vita. Optime. Karen, 2S Reynolds Ryan. Wisne televisionem? Reynolds Ryan, Karen?
Ita volo televisionem.
Optime, recte. Tu vis televisionem ita. Et Lauren, 2S Reynolds Ryan. Wisne saponem? Wisne saponem?
No volo saponem.
Ita, tu non vis saponem.
Io no.
Ita. Wisne telefonulum?
Minime. Yeah. Ego no volo telefonum. Ego
Ita.
volo.
Go ahead.
Ego volo televisionum.
Optime, recte. Tu non vis telefonulum, tu vis televisionem. Bene. E Karen, tu es Danielus. Quid tu vis? Quid tu vis?
Volo PlayStation Vita.
Tu vis PlayStation Vita. Vis ne Xbox?
Minime. No volo Xbox.
Ita, tu non vis Xbox, tu vis PlayStation Vita. Danielus Karen, vis ne sokolatum minime, sokolatum piskem?
Minime. No volo chocolate piscum.
Tu non vis sokolatum piskem. Non es bonus, ita, non es bonum, ita. Bene. So where are we at with understanding this so far? 5 means you got it. A 4, you got it, but you kind of look at the screen a little bit. 3, you rely on the screen more, right? Okay, good. So we're throwing a lot at you. So let me go ahead and describe situation so I can kind of demo it. Then we'll wrap things up from here. So ego sum Reynolds Ryan, sum vir clarus, sed es problema non habeo televisionem, et iratus sum quia minime televisionem non habeo, sed the televisionem volo. Bene. Es magister esteritus quia est cum Tom Bode, et Tom Bode est ursus polaris. Sed ursus polaris Tom Bodet est assuriens, et magister Waltz cibum piscem succolatum. Et est pueres Danielus. Danielus non est laetus, Danielus est tristis. Danielus est tristis, quia PlayStation Vita non habet, sed PlayStation Vita vult. All right. So where are we at after that? Is that better? Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe we go up. Show me fingers, the right ones. All right. Ultimate. So I'll give you 1 minute, just consolidate it. And then on the other side of that, we'll kind of come together and see and have you guys show off everything. All right. 1 minute. So mute yourselves and go. All right, saludete. So let's kind of come on back here and see how we're doing. All right, so Lauren, you go ahead and describe situation. Let's have you start as Danielos and just describe as much of the situation as you can.
Okay. Ego sum puer, ego sum Danielis primus, ego in Birmingham, Alabama, ego triste, ego non habeo PlayStation Vita, sed ego volo PlayStation Vita. 2S Magister, 2S in Juneau, Alaska, in Motel 6 cum Tom Bode, 2 non es laetus, 2S teritus. Okay. I'll stop.
That's it? Okay,
Yeah.
optime. You did a lot. So tu es Danielos, tu es puer qui in Birmingham, Alabama est, sed tu non es laetus, tu es tristis. Cur tu es tristis? Tu es tristis quia PlayStation Vita non habet, PlayStation Vita volt. Minime. Tu es laetus quia PlayStation Vita non habes, sed tu PlayStation Vita vis. Ego sum Magister sum in Juneau, Alaska, sed non sum laetus, sum ceritus, quia non solus sum, sed cum Tom Bodette. Sed Tom Bodette non es vir, Tom Bodette es ursus polaris. Et Tom Bodette non es ursus polaris bonus, Tom Bodette es ursus polaris essuriens. I think that covered the details on there. Okay.
That's fine.
Optime. Optime. Good. Again, look at all that you've been able to say now, right? You've been able to describe two different stories and really kind of work in a lot of different perspectives. So it's really, really impressive. All right, Karen. So impress us some more. No pressure. You are Reynolds Ryan this time. 2S Reynolds Ryan. Go ahead and take it away and describe situation.
Ego sum Reynolds Ryan. Televisionem volo. No volo saponem. No volo telefonulum. Ego sum vir. Sum iratus. That's all. Like, I don't remember that much about Reynolds Ryan for some reason. I can't remember more.
That's okay. That's
Okay.
good. So you're
Okay.
just trying to really work with what you know, and that's the idea, is get the reps in. So 2S Reynolds Ryan, 2S weird, 2S weird clarus, 2S erratus, pur 2S erratus, 2S erratus quia tu televisionem non habes, sed televisionem tu vis. Bene? Did I miss anything? I think I got it. All right. Plaudite, optime, optime. Good job. Yeah, you guys, again, I can't stress this enough. Like, you guys are able to use the language and keep speaking. That's really impressive. And as you're working through it, you're going to see, right? You say things different ways, but you're getting more reps in. So really impressive. Keep it up. But that's all we got for tonight. So now we know a little bit about Tom Bodette and his issue, and Magister Ricard and his situation. So thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week on Danielos PlayStation Vita Waltz. All right. So gratias, Wobis, and Walete. I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.